Someone deep wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. That ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ohio State's offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see.
You have dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Finds the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the grab, it's Fleming. Turning on the Jets. Tackled there by the defense. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Coleman. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But think about it. Nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. They are going to be greeted rather...
So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. And he got got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Ohio State. Once he got some room, it was over.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give from the gun.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Got it, looking for the 1st down. Right midfield, he's got room. Smashes ahead. He was working his way toward that goal line. Defense wants to bring some pressure. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
To throw, it's back. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Off play action. Big guy smells it. Big fella fighting for every inch, but he will not get there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. Smashes it between the uprights. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. And And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Off the play fake. Now adjusting. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Here comes that Alabama offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns. And
the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game winner.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, it's back. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that.
There he goes. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Trying to run, it's Peoples. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Touchdown Buckeyes! Fitted in the window for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that...
Called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing.
They stripped it out. The defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
You know, you're in the red zone, you're out, a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting a run on that. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
They'll leave it with him. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's ball. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
And as an offense, I got to find some good plays down here where I can get the ball out of my hands, get some positive yards. That wasn't one of them. Let's not do that one.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Beck. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Oh, the receiver is going to hate watching film and watching that play back because that was a touchdown, and he dropped it.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Alabama comes to the line with first and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hale. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Young. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Williams. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. And you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Taps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And I think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive, but you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points.
And open! Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown time!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. Keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it! Touchdown, Ohio State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Using his legs, it's Young. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give on the option. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. And he missed it. No good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left.
Unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. we got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, Dave.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Hale. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna run it, it's Young. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Beck. The short hands. It's Hale. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Crimson Tide will bring a punt team on the field. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They believe they can run right here. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any
wide open spaces. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting that.
It makes me play the quarterback every single.
Oh, a lot of space. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Fires to the tight end. Oh, what a move to get open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on first down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Horton. Plows through the defense. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hale. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to pass, it's Beck. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Bama! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Coleman. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The play-action fake. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Starting to feel a little pressure. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to keep it in the air. He caught it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They move on top here in the 4th.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the run, it's Riley. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Not able to hook up near, incomplete. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's back. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to...
It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Give to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball comes to rest right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Riley. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's back. Behind the line, it's Riley. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Oh,
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Edwards. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The Crimson Tide rolled to that last 1st down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. They'll give it to him again. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Beck. Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this offense has got to pick their spots, right? Like, you got to use the sideline if you can, get the big plays and get the 1st downs. Be very smart here down the stretch of this game, maximizing yards, but maximizing time.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you, get yourself in position to win.
Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Rush is on him. Caught in the backfield, it's Ball. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quickly complete. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Will they try to win it here or be content intent to play for overtime. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, but we've got less than a minute to go here. We've got to be more aggressive. We've got to take some shots and put some pressure on the defense.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
He's out of bounds, picked up the first down, but more important, only 15 seconds left.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook him there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Finds his tight end. There he goes! Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for room. It's Ball. It's a running room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Might be changing the route. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Buying some time.